Hello, this is the third in a video designed to help students understand order in operations. Now we have a very busy video page there, don't we? So let's just highlight the key part of all of these lessons that we're doing on order in operations. There it is, the acronym BIMDAS. Now that acronym helps us remember the order in which mathematical operations are evaluated. Quick recap: brackets, indices, multiplication and division left to right, addition and subtraction left to right. We've said, haven't we, that we're going to do a whole lesson on indices later, so we'll leave those out for the moment. Now let's look at some of these expressions we have here. Let's start with 10 minus 5 times 2 up the top here. Subtraction or multiplication first? Let's have a look. Subtraction's right at the end. Multiplication is further towards the front of the word, so it's multiply first. So 5 times 2 first. Evaluating then would be 10 minus 5 times 2 is 10, becomes 0. Now we've said previously, haven't we, that brackets are boss. They're right at the front of the word, they have the highest priority. So if you put brackets in, end of story, tough guy wins. 10 minus 5 first is 5, multiplied by the 2 is 10. Now in the third one in that top 3, I've been a little bit silly, haven't I? I've put brackets around the 5 times 2. So really, even though I can, and it's not wrong to put them there, they are superfluous. We do not need them, because we were going to have to do the 5 times 2 anyway first. We had to do the multiplication before we did the subtraction. So the evaluation of this one is simply going to be the same as the first one. The brackets don't actually make any difference. Let's look at the ones below. What have we got here? We've got addition and multiplication, or the plus sign. We call it addition in our BIMDAS mnemonic. So there's addition, and then multiplication. So multiplication comes before addition. So we've got to do this little bit first. Very, very similar to this one, isn't it? Except it's not a subtraction, it's an addition. So we'll evaluate the 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 plus 10 is 20. All right, next one, we've put brackets around. So because we've put the big boss in, the addition has to occur before the multiplication. So we've overruled the fact that multiplication had priority over addition by using the big boys, the tough guys, the brackets. So 10 plus 5 is 15, times by 2, it evaluates to 30. Okay, over to the right. Now we've got division and we've got addition. So we've got division and we've got addition. Division first, so we evaluate the division first. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Running out of space there, aren't we? 3 plus 2, and that becomes, we'll just move that across a little bit, 3 plus 2 becomes 5. Next one though, we've got the strongest out, haven't we? We've got the brackets out. So the addition this time, because it's in the brackets, must be done before the division. So we would have 12 divided by 6, which is 2. Now down the bottom, we've even made it a little more complicated, haven't we? Because we've got a multiply here and we've got a multiply there and a subtract there. Well, according to our mnemonic, BIMDAS, the multiplications have to be done before the subtraction. 10 sixes is 60. Now we're running out of space again, so let's just move across a little bit. Minus 4 times 2 is 8. So there we have it. The correct evaluation would be 52. Next one though, we've overruled the fact that multiplication comes before subtraction by using the brackets. So what we'd have to do now is we'd have to do the brackets first. So we'd have 10 times 6 minus 4 is 2 times 2. Now interestingly, when you have all multiplication in the expression, the actual order doesn't matter, and in fact, as we're going to explore in later videos, sometimes there's clever ways to do the multiplication out of order, which will simplify the expression much more easily. But whichever way you like to do it, 10 times 2 is 20 times 2 is 40, or 2 2s are 4, 10 4s are 40, whichever way you'd like to go. So there we have it, a very, very busy page and a lot more understanding, I hope, of how to use BIMDAS. In our next video, number 4, we're going to have a look at the I for index. So index is singular, indices is plural, and I'll be using both of those words in our next video. See you then.